Good morning, YouTube and jmsports.org. JM Sports, Jonathan Mozart here with you. On this Saturday, October 9th, 2010, and we are here to make my college football FBS picks for today. Already off to a hot start on the week. 5-0 already this week for football, pretty much every day this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 2 games yesterday. So far undefeated. Pretty good games yesterday, especially the Rutgers-UConn game, which Rutgers won on a field goal with 13 seconds to go. So a good game there. So let's make the rest of the picks for today. Got some good games on the schedule. So should be fun, and let's get on to it. We start things off with Baylor and Texas Tech. I will take Baylor. Western Michigan and Ball State. I've got Ball State finally getting their 3rd win of the year. Temple and Northern Illinois should be a good game there, but I've got Temple. That is a conference battle. Syracuse and South Florida. Battle of 3-1 teams. I've got Syracuse. Central Michigan, Virginia Tech. I have to go with Virginia Tech. They're finally starting to get hot, like I think they were supposed to do. Boston College and North Carolina State. I've got the Wolfpack, North Carolina State. The battle for the axe happens in Madison. The 1-4 Minnesota Gophers, 20th ranked, 4-1. Wisconsin Badgers, they dropped to 20th after losing to Michigan State last week. I think they bounce back. I've got Wisconsin beating Minnesota today. Illinois and Penn State should be an okay matchup there. Big Ten matchup. Got Penn State in that game. Indiana and Ohio State. I can see Ohio State having a hiccup at some point in time this year, but I don't think today is the day. I've got Ohio State in that game. Tennessee and Georgia. Tough game to pick here. But I've got the Volunteers. I've got Tennessee. Colorado and 25th ranked Air Force. Give me Air Force. Bowling Green and Ohio. I will take Ohio. Memphis and Louisville. Give me Louisville. Wyoming takes on 5th ranked TCU. Give me TCU, as I think they continue to roll. West Kentucky and Florida International. One of those 2 teams going to get their 1st win of the year. Both teams 0-4. I will take Florida International. Akron and Kent State. Give me Kent State in that game. Army and Tulane. I'll take Army. UNLV and West Virginia. Gotta go with West Virginia there. Virginia and Georgia Tech. I've got Georgia Tech. Clemson and North Carolina. Tough game there. Both teams 2-2. Both teams 0-1 in the conference. I'm going with Clemson. Pittsburgh and Notre Dame. That's kind of a mix as to people think are going to win that game, but I've got Notre Dame. They need the win. 17th ranked Michigan State at 18th ranked Michigan. I've got Michigan. I think Denard Robinson is just going to be too much for that Michigan State defense. I think it'll be a good game, but I've got Michigan. UCLA and California. I've got UCLA as they kind of are riding a hot streak. 11th ranked Arkansas takes on Texas A&M. Give me Arkansas. Number 1 in the nation, Alabama, is down in South Carolina to take on the Gamecocks. A lot of people think that the Gamecocks are going to upset Alabama, but I think Alabama is going to be playing from behind. South Carolina going to be playing from behind, therefore they're going to have to pass the ball, and therefore mistakes could happen. I do have Alabama. Utah and Louisiana Tech. I will take Utah State and Louisiana Tech. I'll take Utah State. 3rd ranked Oregon takes on Washington State. Give me Oregon. San Diego State takes on BYU. Give me San Diego State. Oregon State takes on 9th ranked Arizona. I think it's a good game. I think Arizona wins, but I think it is a good game. Navy takes on Wake Forest, and I've got Wake Forest. Arkansas State takes on North Texas. Give me Arkansas State. Florida Atlantic takes on Louisiana Monroe. Give me Florida Atlantic. Miami of Ohio takes on Cincinnati. I've got the Bearcats, but I don't know about that one. Colorado takes on 24th ranked Missouri. I'll take Missouri. 10th ranked Utah takes on Iowa State. I'll take Utah. East Michigan takes on Vanderbilt. I've got East Michigan getting the first win of the year against Vandy, who is 1-3. East Carolina and Southern Miss. I've got Southern Miss. Purdue and Northwestern. Tough matchup there, but I've got Northwestern. Tough matchup there. Auburn and Kentucky. Auburn 8th ranked. I think Cam Newton has himself a hell of a day, and Auburn rolls past Kentucky. LSU and Florida. 12th ranked LSU, 14th ranked Florida. I don't necessarily know if you call it an upset. Florida did have the loss last week. It is down in Florida. It's down in the swamp. I've got the Gators. I don't know if you would call that an upset. Tulsa takes on Southern Methodist University. I've got SMU. Mississippi State takes on Houston. I've got Houston, who is undefeated at home this year. Florida State takes on the Hurricanes. Going to be a good matchup. 22nd ranked Florida State. 13th ranked Miami. I've got Miami in the game, but a good game. Toledo takes on Boise State. I've got Boise State. The spread for that game is horrendous for Boise State, favored to win by a lot, even though Toledo is 3-2 and undefeated, 3-0 on the road. New Mexico and New Mexico State. One of those teams going to get their first win, and I think it is New Mexico getting its first win. Rice and UTEP. Give me UTEP. Hawaii takes on Fresno State. I will take Fresno State. Arizona State takes on Washington. I've got to go with Washington after they upset USC. It's hard to go against them. And San Jose State takes on Nevada. I've got Nevada continuing to roll. Nevada is 21st ranked in the game. So those are my picks for today. And I will be back a couple times today doing a couple different things, but I'm going to get these published, so I'm going to get going. And for jmsports.org and jmsports100 on YouTube, I am Jonathan Mosette.